Okay, well, this is going to be my weekly makeup basket, and this is going to be a special edition because it is my birthday today. So you are going to see, I think there's only 2, maybe 3 things in here that you guys haven't seen before because I'm planning to do a haul for what I got on my birthday, but that's not going to be up until I think maybe Wednesday. So anyway, you might see some new things. Just starting off, this is going to be all the makeup that I'll be wearing for the week. For my primer, I have the Mercier Protect foundation primer, and I just throw this guy on before anything else. And then underneath my foundation, I've been using this. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. I'll, typically put this underneath my eyes, and if there's any spots, maybe like redness around my nose, I'll use this for that. And then I have my Revlon Photoready foundation. This is in the shade 002 Vanilla. I usually put about a pump and a half of foundation on my face, let it dry down for a little bit, and then I'll put an extra pump on after it's dried, just so the coverage is a little bit more than like a medium coverage. It's definitely not full coverage when I put 2 layers down, but it's pretty close. It's somewhere between medium and full coverage. And then for some brightening, especially under the eyes, because I definitely have some dark circles there, I have the Covergirl+Olay Concealer Balm in the shade Fair Light, and I think these have been discontinued, but I think they've just really changed the name of them and repackaged them. They still have like a concealer balm from CoverGirl, so this one's for brightening, kind of down the center of my face, like chin, nose, under the eyes, and maybe like a little bit brightening right here in the center of my forehead. For my powder, this is the MAC Studio Fix powder. I thought I would have hit pan by now, but I haven't. I just have this massive dip in the center of this powder. But, it can get a little cakey if I use this over an actual foundation. So I definitely have to be careful to use a light hand with this powder. If I'm using some sort of a BB cream or tinted moisturizer, I can, go as heavy-handed as I want with the powder. Moving on to my bronzer, I'm going to be using this MAC Sculpt and Shape powder from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is in Bone Beige and Emphasize. So this one has the dual product in here, so this is the bronzer that I'll be using. This is a highlighter. I might use this one a little bit if I don't want anything too crazy and I just want it kind of subtle. That's what I'll use this part for. And then onto my blush, I have 2 items. One is a cream product. I guess you could call it a cream product. It's the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush. This is in the shade Orchid Hush. I actually just smushed everything over to the one side so I could see my progress a little bit better, since this is in my project pan. So I do not like this. This is so patchy, but I've been trying to use this a little bit as an eye base as well. I mean, the color is gorgeous. I wish it would show up as beautiful as it looks when it's swatched or when it's just in the pan, but it's very light. And I think my problem is that I want it to show up, and so I'll try and put a little bit extra on so it shows up as this beautiful shade, but it just, I don't know if it's getting old or what, but it's a little patchy. Moving on, I have my blush that I'll be using this week. This is one of the Mineralize blushes in the shade Modest. This is so gorgeous. I had this on today. It's amazing. I definitely don't have to worry about using too heavy of a hand with this product. This is really one of my absolute favorite purchases that I've ever made from MAC in the blush department. So that's it right there. A very easy neutral pink shade. So love this. And then onto my highlighter. If I don't want to use the one that's in this compact with the MAC one there, what is that, Bone Beige, I think, I have my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in the shade Soft and Gentle. And this is a beautiful pretty intense highlight. It's definitely like a beigey highlight. It's not silver or anything. That's it right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Onto my eyebrows. I have two Anastasia products here. I have my brow powder duo. This is in the, I'm not sure if it's called the brunette one or if it's called the dark brown, but it just has the two kind of medium brown shades. I'll put the lighter one all over in my eyebrows, and then I'll use the darker one to kind of run along the bottom of my eyebrow and then fill in the tail end of my eyebrow. And then to go over that, I have the clear brow gel from Anastasia. Onto my eye bases, I have two. I used this one last week and I absolutely loved it. It's the Maybelline Color Tattoo from the Leather collection line. It's a permanent collection. It's in the shade Creamy Beige, and it is this beautiful, very neutral, very light brown shade. It's almost like a taupey brown. I don't know. I love it. I love how you can sheer it out and it's very light, or you can kind of build it up into the crease area and it's a little bit darker, but I can put lighter shadows over the top of this and it doesn't make the shadows darker. So your light shadows stay light and it's the perfect base in my opinion. So if I feel like I don't want to have this shade going on, sometimes I'll put this one all over my lid, or sometimes I'll just run this one into the crease. This is the MAC Fluidline in the shade Catch My Eye. This is it sheared out, really sheer. And then you can also build it up and, you know, throw it in your crease and have it pretty intense. I love running this along the bottom lash line. I think that's beautiful. So it's this kind of taupey gray shade with some gold glittery shimmery particles running through it. It's beautiful. I love it. It's very creamy and I'm making a little bit of progress on that one. So I'm excited about that. On to my eyeshadows. So I have to use my MAC eyeshadow in the shade Ricepaper every single time I do my eyeshadows because it's in my, what is it in? My Project 20 pan. So that's it right there. It's a very light yellow, almost creamy shade. It's really pretty. I have it at the inner corner of my eyes today. And then, oh, here we go. You guys are gonna see a birthday present early. So here is my new birthday present. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette, and I didn't want to get this. I didn't think that I needed it, and then I just saw everybody and their cat talking about it, and eventually I just caved. So there are the shades right there. Beautiful. I have this one right here. I think this is milk chocolate in my crease, and then I had the green in the outer, maybe like outer crease section. What is that one? What color is that? The only thing I don't like about this palette, like everybody else has mentioned, is that it comes with this little cover slip that has the names on it, and it doesn't have the names on any other part of this thing. So I think it's Gilded Ganache is this green shade up here that I had in like the outer crease area, and it smells so good. Can I just tell you that these individual shadows smell different depending on their name? Like this one right here, this pink one, this is Strawberry Bonbon, and it smells like strawberries. It smells entirely different than like this one over here, which is hazelnut. It's so strange. Like you can go through and smell each individual shadow and they smell totally different. It's so crazy. I love that. So this is gonna be fun to play with. I haven't touched it except for today, so I'm really happy to play with this. And then for my eyeliners, it's a little excessive because I have one that's almost ready to die. So for my waterline, I have the Rimmel Nude eyeliner that just goes down here in the bottom. It's the only time that I use that one. And then for black liner, I have my Revlon Grow Luscious liner. This is all that I have left. That's why I have some extra eyeliners, because this little guy is gonna last me maybe 2, maybe 3 days. So can't wait to use this one up. That's part of my Finish 6 by Christmas, actually. And then I have the, when that one runs out, I have the Jordana Fabuliner in brown. Now, it's brown, but it's dark enough to where, if you didn't know better, it looks black. Let me give you a little swatch here. So that's it right there. I mean, definitely not a light brown. It's a very dark brown. So I'm excited to use this. I haven't used a Jordana Fabuliner in so long. I love these things. I've missed them so much. And then obviously I have to use this guy too. So this is part of my Finish 6 by Christmas. This is the MAC Fluidline in the shade Waveline. You've all seen this. This is kind of like a really deepened blue, almost indigo shade. I have it on my upper lash line today. You can't really tell that it's blue, but unless you're really close, I think it just kind of brings out any browns. I love using this when I have brown eyeshadows on my eyes. And then for mascara, I have my Clinique High Impact Mascara, this little mini sample guy. I love this guy. That's the brush right there. It's a natural bristle brush wand, so it's very soft. It's not pokey or anything. And then for lipsticks, I have a couple different combinations here. So I have these two lipsticks here. This is the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Sex Machine. So I'll put this one down over the lips. And then I also have, and then I'll put something on top, but here's the thing, I have these two that I can put down, and then this one I'll put over the top of both of them. So this is the Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. Let me give you a quick swatch. That's that one right there. It's really a dark mauve. And then I have this MAC Pro Longwear lipstick in the shade Dress It Up. I'll put this one right here. So I'll put either one of these down, and then I will put this MAC lipstick over the top. So that is Dress It Up down at the bottom. And then this is the MAC Luster lipstick in the shade Naturally Eccentric. And I'll put this off to the side so you can kind of see what it is. It's a really white, can you see it right there? It just lightens up the lip shade. I don't know if you're even going to be able to see it. It's very light. Very easy shade to wear, so it just kind of blends everything together and lightens everything up. And then I just need to finish this guy up. So this is my Tarina Tarantino lip gloss in the shade Pom Pom. This should be gone this week. I just have just a teeny bit along the edge over here. This is pretty much cleaned out except for like from here down. So that's it. For my perfumes this week, I have two of them. One of them, I just pulled it out because it's my birthday today and I feel like wearing it because it's one of my absolute favorite perfumes. So this is the MAC Turquotic Rollerball. This smells so heavenly. It's a very clean, fresh scent, but it's complex at the same time. So I love this when I don't want to wear this. Obviously, I'll be wearing my Victor Knoll Flower Bomb because this is in my project pan. And that's all that I have for you guys today for my weekly makeup basket. I'm probably going to be filming my empties video for the month of October right after this. So I will probably throw that guy up tomorrow, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.